Welcome to the 1847 show. I'm your host, Prince Larmi Jarbo, and on this show, we highlight the ingenuity of Liberians in and out of Liberia by sharing their successes, challenges, and much more with the intent to inspire upcoming changemakers. The 1847 show also promotes the Liberian culture by creating a space for individuals to learn the history of our nation to find solutions to problems that affect us today. You recently graduated from the University of Liberia with a BSc in biology. So how were you able to stay so focused while you ran your organization, you ran your business, and you tried to advance yourself by, traveling all around the world? How were you able to stay so focused?
It was not really an easy joining, I would say, but it took perseverance, determination, and passion because science and at the same time actively involved into activism. But I was able to balance it with my school, give credit to all of the organizations that I work with during that time, and also a professor at the University of Liberia because I can remember there were many days that I had to sit for makeup to grant excuses, especially where you have to travel. You need to do it because you have to represent. You need to make your case out there. So it was not an easy experience, but by the grace of God, we made it. I am so great, but I made it too because I had people supporting me and having my back.
So one of the reasons you've been invited on this show is because of your leadership style. A lot of what you do, you're leading people with passion. It's very personal for you. So how has your personal experiences with, losing your best friend due to unsafe abortion and also your mother due to the lack of good health facilities, how has that helped you establish the Girl Health Alliance?
All the work I do is something that I am deeply passionate about. It's not victim about it, but because it's something that I see all around me on a daily basis. Having the voice for the voiceless, I think is something that we should make use of. Is a gift. So we should be able to stand out no matter how critical, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how people are so loud, but it's something that I think that we should remain committed to.
The Girl Health Alliance has a 10-year strategic plan called STAGE, or the Sustainable Tough Action for Gender Equality. Can you please explain to us how STAGE is helping to amplify the voices of these young people like yourself?
The Sustainable Tough Action for Gender Equality, of course, you got it right. It's our 10 years. So the goal of that strategy or that project is to empower about 10,000 young activists from across Liberia standing up for gender equality, health, and rights. How are we going to do that? How are we achieving that, Girls of Science? So from 2019 up to present, we have empowered and built a capacity for reproductive health and rights activists. How are we doing that? We are empowering young people at the level of where our true strength lies. We believe in community engagement. We believe in grassroots engagement. We make a change at the national level, then I tell you, you need to be deeply involved at the grassroots level. And the message at the grassroots level. What is Girls Health Alliance so much passionate? I know people. My life today is a success story. Working with these international organizations from the community. I started from my high school. So, they never met at national level. No, I was in the community. Nobody knew me. But they gave me one thing, awareness. And I have it now. I'm standing out, and today where I am, founder of Girls of Care Kids, and maybe many more to come in the future. So I think that we should be able to give this change we want to see as a practical approach. So we continue this training. We host health clubs as many young people, as we can. Because, we're silent. Of course, we are silent because we are not educated about our rights. We don't know our values. We are committed to doing that. So over the next 10 years, we want to see 10,000 young people standing out, speaking out, and being empowered. And those 10,000 young people, a huge number of them, I feel like guys and young women, we have been marginalized for too long. Factors. So I think like guys and young women need to have the courage, and we can only do that through men them. That's why we are doing our Girls of Alliance at stage. We want to tackle social of the community and coming to the national level, empowering young people to stand up.
You guys were founded in 2019, but you've done so much, including becoming a legal entity, establishing a team of volunteers, training several people, and having a lot of programs. So how have you been able to accomplish all that in such a short time?
It has not been easy. If you listen to this live today, I want you to take one key word: is passion. But as we go ahead, we'll continue. Because there's a whole lot of ingredients that get us to where we are today. And today we are here to share our story. I want to see somebody sharing a story and telling the 1847 show, after thank you. It has not been an easy process, but one thing that we continue to do is to share our story on those. And I want to give a shout out to all of our volunteers at Girls of Alliance. With us, we use our own resources. We are not working, but as young people give us some cash, people give us Christmas gifts, people give us some things. So we take those little money and say thing at the level of the community. And one of the things that really got us to register, you must be creative. You must be thinking for each time you have a problem, so if you want to become an entrepreneur, you should start finding solutions right in your home around you. COVID-19, because we had a lot of call for face mask. Being working in the safer space with a lot of international organizations and people calling for face mask. She was very good and she has so many skills. And one of them, she was a seamstress. So I took a sewing machine and I started learning how to sew face mask. So during the COVID-19 mask, and I had money to sustain my family, and the rest of my money, what I say, I'm going to get an office space, register Girls of Alliance, and that's how we started.
You've established a very strong team at the Girl Health Alliance, including the likes of Damaris Jackson. So how are you able to recruit and retain these young people, even though you're not necessarily paying them or paying them much?
You really pushed me today. The first thing I think it has to do with your interpersonal relationship. Leadership is not about just getting the job done. And I'm passionate about the people coming after me. Not only that, but you must be able to motivate your team. And especially Girls of Alliance, we can boast about. We have a very strong and committed team. I can see it everywhere. Just motivate your team. Not when you're motivating them, also mentor them, coach them, help them on their journey to success. With you, people should start to see some changes in their lives. People should start to see some things. So when you are working with people, I say be open with them. Be able to source opportunities for them. Be able to go the extra mile for them. And a couple of teams and say, go out there for opportunity, challenge yourself. Even if you are not able to apply.
Social entrepreneurship, finding a need, and then also establishing a solution. So what is the Girls Care Kit and how is its mission different from the Girls Health Alliance?
The Girls Care Kit is a social innovation with a practical, an evidence-based approach. Giving their access to reusable sanitary pad. And how do we do that? We saw the pad, not only the pad. That's why we say the Girls Care Kit is more than just a sanitary pad. In that kit, you have everything that a girl needs to take care of her body. Whether it's soap, whether it's pad, whether it's shaver, it's toothbrush. It's a holistic approach. And why are we doing this? Why are we using this holistic approach? It's because most often we appreciate the fact that many organizations, they have tried in their own way of reaching more girls. Girls are not standing up. If you agree with me, girls are not standing up. They are talking about a rapper. One critical point that is missing is the health and being intentional about the health and well-being of girls. And that's why we say, but then since we are Girls of Alliance, let's go and then let's have this Girls Care Kit, this social innovation, this social enterprise. Most often when our parents go to the market to buy things, they will forget about pad, they will forget about toothpaste, they will forget about toothbrush. Especially in Liberia, parents are only going to get the rice, the oil, and pay your school fees. But in those things, it makes girls to have low self-esteem, lack self-confidence, because when you are not feeling your beauty, you are not feeling confidence in yourself, you will not be able to really move out there and be able to display. So we said, but then let's bring this whole thing to any period poverty. We're already doing it. We're already advocating. We're providing awareness. We're providing education. But how can we be more practical? We said, okay, we'll come with the Girls Care Kit, and today we have this innovation. If you buy the kit, exactly what you see in there. But when we started the process, for this year, you will see a little changes in the price because we want for it to be very affordable. But we have our full package. That if you buy in that full package, you're going to receive everything within it, just as you see it there.